Hey, how you doing? It's Khoa here. In this video, I want to share with you just a quick story on what's happened this week and something I learned from it that was really insightful, and I just really want to share it with you, and hopefully you can get some value out of it. So this week I went to probably about 10 meetings. So what I was doing was I was just pitching myself as a salesperson to help grow the revenue of a company. So I was talking to a lot of different people in different positions, such as managing directors, HR, or engineers, or you name it. And I've been in a lot of different situations in sales. I've done the cold calling, I've done the cold calling, I've done the warm calling, pitches, all those type of things. So, I've become really comfortable talking to people. I don't feel afraid, and I don't feel anything when I get rejected, all these type of things, right? But however, there was this one particular meeting that really, that made me feel very uncomfortable, and it wasn't in a bad way, but let me share. So what happened was, I met with the person, went to the office and met with the person. She was this really very well dressed. She was very well dressed, blonde, skinny, blue eyes, looks really, she looks really good, right? That's what I'm trying to say. And it's not often where I get to, I'm always on the phone, I'm always talking to managing directors, and obviously they don't look good, right? They're just really, they tend to be overweight, they're older, and and they're usually guys, they're usually men. So I'm used to that type of demographic. But this particular meeting, she was complete opposite, so it really threw my game off. But anyway, I got along. We walked to the coffee shop, and she took me to this coffee shop that was really nice chandeliers. It was a really nice area. Sat down, and there was other people sitting around me, and straight away she started throwing me the questions, right? And I was looking directly in the eye, just confidently talking to her. But the thing is, I felt I'm not gonna lie, I felt uncomfortable, because it was just a different person I was talking to. I'm so used to talking to the powerful executive CEO types, in the 50s, 60s, the men, white male, Australian, and they're really tough, right? And I'm prepared for these type of things. But this girl was, she was very well dressed, very particular, very refined, and you could just tell that, she's not, there was just no ego about her. She was, there's other people that you talk to, right? They got ego, and I know how to play along with that, right? But this particular person, there was just no ego, because she was more concerned about listening to you and understanding you rather than, showing off and stuff, as men tend to do. So it really threw my whole game off, and I felt really nervous. I felt, it's not like I can't talk to women. I can talk to women and everything, but this person made me feel nervous. And it was also the environment as well. It was a really nice environment. I felt kind of intimidated. But anyway, I didn't know if I did very well with that particular meeting. It wasn't, I didn't feel that I really sold myself as effectively as I would if I was talking to those other powerful people, right? So anyway, on the way back home, I was reflecting on what happened. I was thinking about why did this happen? Why did this happen? And then it made me think that, okay, so there's areas in my sales career that I'm still trying to improve upon, which is I'm trying to improve the way I handled particular situations. So, for example, if I go into a boardroom and I want to face CEOs, managing directors, and pitch my services, I'm comfortable doing that. That's okay. I'm fine with doing that because that's what I'm used to. But there's other areas, if I'm talking to someone that doesn't look like my target demographic, then I'm not going to be able to feel comfortable expressing myself, right? So then I realized that, okay, there's other areas that I'm still trying to improve. And then I went deeper. I thought to myself, why did I feel that way? But, well, if something occurs, if an outside thing occurs, whatever, an external person, someone that is looking at me or dresses a different way, or there's something changing that I'm not used to, my brain would react to that, and I wouldn't be thinking as clearly, and I wouldn't be responding as well, right? So it's hard to explain, but I just wouldn't feel normal, right? So then once again, I'm being influenced by the outside circumstances. I'm being influenced by some people. I'm being influenced by this environment, by the cafe or whatever it is, right? I'm still being influenced, and I still need to get over that. I need to be able to feel comfortable expressing myself despite whatever circumstances are. So, and that's the thing, is that the biggest thing I learned is that if you want to be an effective salesperson, you cannot be influenced by outside circumstances. You can't be influenced by someone looking at you. If you're not used to talking to managing directors, if you're not used to talking to blonde women, right? If you're not used to talking to whatever it is, or if you're not used to being in a boardroom, very intimidating rooms, those things all influence you. And some people, some CEOs are very smart. They turn their office into a very intimidating room, so therefore it makes them feel more powerful, and they have more stronger negotiation powers. So if you walk into a boardroom and it feels very intimidating, then you got there's a lot of money on the line, and if you feel intimidated, then they win. They will be able to negotiate a better deal out of the thing that you're negotiating. And that's the thing, you have to be able to rise above that and not let those things influence your decision making. So then I realized that you have to really manage your mind, because it all comes down to your mind. It really comes down to how you react to things. You could be really, something could really happen outside and it can really affect you, and therefore you just crumble. But if you can really master your mind, then you're pretty much unstoppable. You can go out there and you can sell, you can really dominate, you can really close a lot of deals and so forth. So you really have to work on your mind and how you react to certain things. So I don't know whether any of this stuff makes sense to you, but that's the biggest thing that I learned this week, is that I still got a lot of work to do. There's some situations in sales that I don't feel too confident in, and I recognize that, and now I can improve on that. And if there's some certain areas in sales that you don't feel comfortable with, recognize it, try and improve upon it. Just remember, okay. Also another thing is that if you go through go through a situation where the deal collapses, you might be beating yourself up. You might be driving home thinking, I should have said this, I shouldn't have done that, all these type of things. If that happens to you, don't beat yourself up, because you'll just dig yourself into a deeper hole. Don't do that. Just look at it from a different perspective and say, look, that didn't work out, but how can I improve upon that? How can I make sure I don't make that same mistake again? And that's what I did. So when that deal crashed and burned, I thought to myself, that didn't work out. That was terrible. What can I learn from this? What can I learn from this? And that's when I realized that was the golden lesson. So next time, when I'm about to walk into a meeting, right, not only I'll research the company, I'll do a bit of background research, but I'll think about what would be the environment that I'll walk into when I'm doing the meeting, and would that environment make me feel comfortable? And if I don't feel comfortable, what am I going to do? So I have to also prepare for that one as well. So yeah, go deeper, keep preparing, and you will get a lot better when it comes to sales. So I hope you like this video. I hope you got some value out of it. Please be sure to subscribe. I'm curious about your comments. Please put a comment there. Please put your comments there, and I'll be more than happy to reply back to them. So take care, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks.